Hey guys, Brandon from Illusions Mobile Auto Spa with another video, and today's topic is going to be your exterior trim. Exterior trim, it's very popular. It looks good on a new vehicle, and when it looks good, it's dark, it's rich, and it makes that vehicle pop. But over time, it becomes affected by the elements, and you get things such as oxidation. It starts to fade, it starts to become dull, and it just doesn't have that dark look like it used to be. It just doesn't look young anymore. So today we're going to discuss one of my favorite products, which is made by Meguiar's, and it's a trim protectant that has ceramic properties in it. And the reason why it's my favorite is because of the durability, and it actually keeps that dark look for months to come. So let's get started with the video by cleaning this trim. Now, my client, he actually keeps his truck in really good condition, but I'm not sure if the camera is really picking it up. Let me just show you here. You've got some oxidation. It's starting to fade, and on the other side of the truck, the side that's more exposed to the sun, is a little bit more severe. So remember that you'll always have one side that might be more oxidized than the other, but that's fine. So we're going to address this right here by cleaning this. We're going to start off with a product that's a favorite of mine, P&S EnviroClean. It is a degreaser, but it is a multi-purpose degreaser, which makes it very versatile. You can use that on the interior. You can use it on your carpets, you can use it on certain surfaces in the vehicle, and you can also use it on the exterior without it leaving any type of white residue, and that's why I like that product. So let me just start by rinsing off. I'm going to spray a generous amount onto the surface here. I'm going to go ahead and use a tire brush here, saturate that. And the reason why I like this brush is because of the bristles. It gets into those crevices. Okay, over time when the vehicle sits outdoors, you'll notice that there's crud and stuff that gets into those crevices. So instead of me having to go back with a toothbrush and overwork myself, we can just do this in one shot. Now this brush, it is stiff, but it's not stiff enough to scratch the trim or leave any type of uneven look. So just going to go ahead, and it's like it goes with the contours. It fits right into that canal. Now this degreaser is not going to make the surface any worse. What it's going to do is it's going to strip any oxidation and also leave a pretty good appearance, which allows me to get a better bond when I use that ceramic product by Meguiar's. All right, so let's go ahead and rinse that off. We're going to go ahead and let that dry. So I'm going to wash this car, I'm going to clay bar, and once this is all dry, we'll go ahead and apply our product. See you soon, guys. Guys, we are back with the second part of this video. The vehicle has been washed, clay barred, and the trim has been cleaned up with the degreaser, as you saw in the earlier part of the video. Also, I will point out to you, so I'm not confusing anybody, I am starting the other side of the vehicle because I got interrupted earlier and I had an audience, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, some PSE&G guy got out of his van and was like, hey, can I get a business card? And the video was ruined. By that time, there was no way to take the protectant off and then just try to redo that side. So we are on the other side, and the benefit here is that the other side is a little bit more oxidized. Okay, so the star of this show is going to be your Meguiar's Trim Ceramic Restorer, protects, darkens, shines the exterior trim. It's long-lasting hybrid ceramic protection, withstands rain and washing, and they are not lying, and that is a fact. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and get this video started so you guys can go ahead and eat your dinner, blah 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 blah. All right, so I have here a foam applicator. It's already prepped. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit more, and be careful, guys. This stuff, because it's like very liquidy, it comes out very quick, so just be mindful. I'm going to take just that much. You don't need a lot because it spreads very easily. And I'm going to go ahead and work this in. Now guys, there are videos out there where you see somebody applying trim protectant, and yes, it does darken, no shit, but it really lies in the durability and how this product withstands. You know, really it's the quality, okay? It's the ingredients. The benefit here is that it has ceramic, which is not really too often seen on the market, so that's the big benefit here. Now, there is some debate where a lot of people have questions of, you know, is it best for me to apply this before or after I polish and wax the vehicle? It's a case-by-case scenario, but in my professional career, I like to apply this dressing prior to polishing and waxing, because look at it this way, it makes sense. If you go ahead and polish, use compound or wax, stuff like that, and you mistakenly get the wax compound onto the trim, you know what it does. It stains it. Whereas if you have trim protectant on here already and it's looking like this, and let's say you do get a little bit of wax or something on here, it's not going to stain it because you now have the protectant acting as the barrier between your trim and that mistaken wax. Okay, so that clears that up. I also want to point out that if you have severely oxidized trim, it can be beneficial to have maybe 2 or 3 applications to really, you know, get at that oxidation and stuff, okay? You also have the benefit of that durability lasting even longer. I did apply this to my own trim on my van, and it lasted almost 4.5 months, as my van does sit outdoors, but the water beating was incredible, and I mean, it beat it like crazy. Okay, so just go ahead and finish this up. Let me stop running my mouth. Now, this is supposed to sit for about 5 to 10 minutes before you go ahead and wipe any you know, excessive material off or any residue, which I have here, but let me just smooth this out. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and remove this tape. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. If you ask me, that trim looks brand new. Look at that. That's a huge difference. That is beautiful. Now, when this dries, guys, it's going to leave a nice satin matte finish. It's not going to look as shiny. That's because it's kind of like in the curing process. But once that does bond and it sets, it will look nice and natural, even better than when you got it from the car dealership. Okay, guys, I appreciate you for I appreciate your time. I appreciate you for supporting my videos. Look at this. Now there's a spider web coming into the video. This is crazy. You can't record. You can never record. But again, guys, thank you so much for your support and subscribing to my channel. I am new to this. I'm learning. But again, big thanks. If you have any questions about tips or tricks, you can give us a call at 201-355-9120 or email us at illusionsauto@hotmail.com. Take care.